And good evening. Welcome to the Highliner Activity Network and coverage of Highliner girls basketball here on the Highliner Activity Network. Brought to you tonight on the Highliner Activity Network by Bridge City Dentistry and Bank Forward. And a pleasant good evening to you. Paul McDonald with you here tonight, high atop the hack. We are joined as usual, Rain Nelson, our executive producer, camera operator, and our technical director here tonight. And we have I think could be a good one here. Valley City and Central Cass girls basketball coming up. Varsity game is right around the corner. We'll talk more about that here momentarily. Let's just recap what happened in our junior varsity game just completed. Highliners with a big third quarter. At one time, they were on a 16-3 run in that third quarter and actually ended up outscoring Central Cass 18-5 in the quarter and got the lead down 37-30. Highliners were able to get it down to 39-35, but then the Squirrels ended the game on a 13-5 run, slowly but surely pulled away, and won it 52-39. Highliners were led by Mariah Fries and Sky Nielsen. Each had 10. Fries had her 10 points in the third quarter, and Fries had 7 of her 10 points in the fourth quarter. 5 points from Nora Peterson, 4 points from Ryland Johnson, 3 points for Bryn Leak, 2 points for Kinsey Glamp, 2 points from Katie Coca, and 2 from Kinley Suppacool for their total of 39. Also, Mariah Fries had 9 rebounds to go along with those 10 points. Highlanders had 9 in the first quarter, 3 in the second, 18 in the third, and 9 in the fourth quarter. And on the other side, for the Squirrels of Central Cass, one player in double figures. That was Adrian Hintermeister. She had 11. Morgan Wald with 9, 6 points from Whitney Mitchell, 5 from Maddie Stieg, 7 points from Addie Hushka, 4 points from Ava Garman, 3 points for Sophie Shearwhite, 3 points for Olivia Garman, and 2 for Maddie Broch for their total of 52. 21 in the first quarter, 11 in the second, 5 in the third, and 15 in the fourth quarter as they win it here tonight by final of 52-39. We've got our varsity game coming up. We'll step aside. We'll be back with our varsity matchup. The Highliners taking on the Squirrels of Central Cass. This is Highliner Girls Basketball on the Highliner Activity Network. And tonight's coverage being brought to you by Bank Forward and Bridge City Dentistry. Teamwork is the key to success. Visit the team at Bank Forward for the game plan to achieve your goals. Your success is simply the forward way. Bankforward.com, member FDIC, and also Bridge City Dentistry wants to wish the best of luck to the Highliners in tonight's game. Dr. Karen Berg and Dr. Tessa Legee and the staff at Bridge City Dentistry would love to see your smile. Go Highliners. We're back with our pregame for the varsity game. It's the Highliners and the Squirrels from the Hack. This is Highliner Girls Basketball on the Highliner Activity Network. Paul McDonald back with you here at the Hack as we get ready for varsity basketball. Valley City and Central Cass. Looking at the standings coming into play tonight, Highliners at 9-1. Still a game and a half lead over Kindred for the top spot in Region 1. Kindred at 7-2. Central Cass, they come in tonight with a record of 6-4. 5-5 for Oak Grove. Wahpeton and Northern Cass both coming in with records of 3 and 6, and Lisbon with a mark of 1 and 10 coming into play here tonight. And taking a look at what else is going on in girls basketball in Region 1 tonight. Oaks, they're taking on Lisbon in a non-conference game tonight. That's the one. And Wahpeton, they are taking on Northern Cass, so something's got to give there. Both teams coming in 3 and 6. Kindred, they are at Oak Grove tonight. These are the games going on in Region 1 basketball. The Highliners 16 and 2 on the year overall. Central Cass coming in with a record of 12 and 7. And the Squirrels, they have kind of fallen on hard times here as of late, as they have dropped their last 2 games, and they've dropped 7 of their last 9. A win at against Northern Cass and a win against Oak Grove, the only 2 wins in that 9-game stretch. Last time out, they lost to Shiloh Christian 76-74 on Saturday, and on Thursday, they were 59-43 losers to Wahpeton. So they have struggled a little bit as they get ready for tonight's game. After tonight, they have just one more game to go. They're at Devils Lake here on Saturday. That'll be on the road at the Devils Lake Sports Center. Well, these 2 teams met back on the 13th of January, and a game that was won by Valley City by a final of 61-46. But in that one, the Highliners got off to an 11-0 start in the game and led 15-4 after the first quarter. Again, you take away that first quarter, it was 46-42, so pretty much even if you get away from that first quarter. But a great start for the Highliners. It took them a minute 13 to score, but when they did, Sky Nielsen knocked down a 3-pointer from the wing and got Valley City off and running. They were never tied or behind the entire game. They led 15-4 at the end of the first quarter and got a 3-pointer from Maddie Anderson early in the second and led 18-4 and cruised to that 61-46 win. And in that game, Central Cass was led by Ava Cotton. She had 25 points in that game, and Kenley Haug had 11. They were the only 2 players in double figures. Valley City had 3 players in double figures. They were led by Sky Nielsen's 24 points and 11 rebounds. Of those 24 points, she had 12 of those 24 points in the third quarter. And if you remember, into that third quarter, it was 30-19 at halftime, and Nielsen did some of that heavy lifting as a 21-point third quarter, and she had 10 of those points to help the Highliners expand that lead after quarter number 3. She finished with 24 points and 11 rebounds. Also in double figures, Dakota Potratz, she had 15 points, had 4 rebounds, dished out 6 assists, and Katie Burchell also in double figures. She had 14. 10 of those came in the second half to go along with 9 rebounds in the game. So the Highliners looking to get the win tonight, and they would clinch at least a share of the top spot in Region 1. Of course, with the split with Kindred, the tie break would go, if memory serves, to Kindred, but I'd have to double check what the tie break is. Of course, Kindred won by 12 down there, and Highliners only won by 1 here. So we'd have to check and see what the tie break is if those 2 do happen to both finish at 10 and 2. Coming up here in our pregame, we'll have our starting lineups. We've got our national anthem right around the corner, and then that opening tip. It's the Highliners and the Squirrels from the Hack. Highliners girls basketball coming your way in the Highliner Activity Network, being brought to you tonight by Bridge City Dentistry. Bridge City Dentistry wants to wish the best of luck to the Highliners in tonight's game. Dr. Karen Berg and Dr. Tessa Legine and the staff at Bridge City Dentistry would love to see your smile. Go Highliners. Back with our starting lineups and the anthem. This is Highliner Hoops on the Highliner Activity Network. Back here at the Hack, Paul McDonald, along with our camera operator and producer, technical director tonight, Ray Nelson. Glad you could be with us on this Monday night. Busy week of hoops here on the Highlander Activity Network. Tomorrow night, oh boy, yeah, this could be an interesting game tomorrow night. Valley City Highlander boys taking on the undefeated and number 1 ranked Kindred Vikings tomorrow. 7 o'clock with the varsity pregame, or the junior varsity at 5:30. So you'll want to tune in and watch that one tomorrow. Or you know what, even better yet, maybe bring your phone and watch it on your phone, but be here at the Hack in person. We'd love to see this place really rocking tomorrow night as the top-ranked Vikings come in to take on the Highlanders tomorrow evening. And then we'll have girls basketball coming up here on Friday, wrapping up the regular season. And bring your sweetheart here on Valentine's Day as we will see the Highlanders take on Carrington. Now, Carrington, they were ranked number 2 in single A last week, but the Cardinals have fallen on some hard times here and lost the last couple of games. They have dropped now to 15-3 as they have dropped 2 games in a row to have dropped to 15-3. They lost to South Prairie Max, the number 1 team in the state, by 29, and then lost to Thompson, the number 4 ranked team, by 23. But they'll be here on Friday night. Let's head down to the floor. Public address announcer Jaden Radcliffe, our starting lineups and national anthem.
And your Valley City Highlanders. Tonight's senior practice is sponsored by Ross Powell with Remax Now. When you think of real estate, think Remax, think Ross. And the winner is Jameson Muchler. And the award at the concession stand. Valley City High School encourages and promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation this evening by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. At this time, I would ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. And now the starting lineup for the Central Cass Squirrels. A junior guard standing 5'6", wearing number 1, Abby Cobberman. An 8th grade guard standing 5'5", wearing number 2, Bentley Howell. A junior forward standing 5'10", wearing number 3, Liv Severson. A senior forward standing 5'8", wearing number 5, Becca Cagley. And a senior forward standing 5'8", wearing number 11, Ava Cotton. Head coach for Central Cass is Jay Watkins, assisted by Travis Plant and Hannah Rescue. And now the starting lineup for your first grade Little Liners. Correction, second grade. Up first, we have Elsie Jarvison, Isabella Wiley, Lennox Howard, Kayla A senior forward wears number 20, Greta And in the middle, a freshman wearing number 32, Sky Nielsen. Highlanders are coached by Jimmy Howard and assisted by Tara Grant.
And your starting lineups again for the Squirrels: Abby Copperby, Kenley Howd, Liv Severson, Becca Kegley, and Ava Cotton for Coach Jay Bachman. And for Valley City, they'll have Katie Coca, Katie Burchell, Maddie Anderson, Greta Govan, and Sky Nielsen for head coach Jimmy Howard. And the Highliners 16-2 on the year, and the Squirrels coming in with a mark of 12-7. Lance Lukes, Ryan Schneider, Tommy Bergen, our officials tonight. Good crowd on hand, and we are set for Region 1 girls hoops tonight here from the Hack as Valley City on the tip, grabbed by Burchell, and they'll have the ball first, going from right to left. Burchell in the front court. Goes up top to Anderson. Anderson, right-hand dribble, free throw line extended to Govan. Govan goes back up top to Coca. Here to the near side is Nielsen. Nielsen inside the arc, back off to Govan. Govan, entry pass to Burchell. Catch, drive, shot, basket. Burchell with a bucket on the inside, and the Highlanders with the early 2-0 lead. Half minute gone here in the first quarter. Here along the near side, Kegley, pass, front court, far side, Cotton. Ava into the corner, Cobberig. Back up top of the key, Kegley. Far side, swooping in, Howd. Back on the far wing to Cotton. Cotton, free throw line extended, left side. Back up top of the key, Kegley driving through. Check that. That is Severson. No, out of bounds, and she falls, and it rolls out of bounds. It will be a Highlander ball. A couple of the Squirrels have ties to Valley City, more specifically Valley City State. Inbounds, Govan. Govan into the front court, all the way down in the far wing. Greta, top of the key, left-hand dribble. She surveys the situation, now dribbles it, going, backdoor pass, Anderson, double team there. Goes underneath, cutting through, Burchell for two. Nice pass there by Anderson, finds a cutting Burchell, she's got 4. Highlanders up 4-0. 75 seconds gone in this first quarter. Far side, Howd, off to Severson. Top of the key, Kegley to Severson. Left wing, thought about the three, doesn't shoot. Now step back, will take the three ball, short front rim. A rebound, grabbed by Coca. Highlanders back to the way, leading by 4. Nielsen starts in, left of the lane. Lowers the shoulder, lost the dribble, picked up by Cotton, double teamed in the corner. Cotton outlets it, ball knocked away by Govan on the steal. Anderson picks up the loose ball. Free throw line extended, now left corner Govan. Down low Nielsen, catch and release, no. Rebound tipped to the far side. Haug has it for the Squirrels. Back into the front court comes Kenley. Right of the lane, turns, gives off to Cotton. Cotton goes top of the key. Right-hand dribble, right of the lane, off to Coppervig, to Cotton. Back to Kegley, stop, middle mid-range jumper, partially blocked. Nielsen will grab the rebound, if you will, off the block shot. Here's Govan on the far side for the Highlanders. To Burchell, double team. Anderson, right wing three, good. Maddie, first shot of the game, knocks down the three ball from the far corner. Highlanders with a 7-0 start, just like they did the last time when they started the game on an 11-0 run. Here's Cotton, far corner, Coppervig, dribble drive, lost it, and we got a foul called on Valley City. And it'll be a shooting violation. Madison Anderson is going to pick up the personal foul. That'll be her first team. Abby Coppervig at the line shooting 2. She is one of the Squirrels that has ties to Valley City. Grandparents live here in Valley City. Brother Sam plays for the Valley City State University Viking men's basketball team. Dad Mike was a Highlander. There's a shot good. She got them both. 7-2. Here's Nielsen at half court. Govan. Watched by Cotton. Now Govan dribbles out of it. Up top of the key. Right hand hip high dribble. Swings it far side to Anderson. Maddie in that far wing. Cutting through Nielsen. Right of the lane. Short shot up. Back iron. Too hard. Rebound loose on the floor and grabbed there by Haug. Now back to the way. Here come the Squirrels. Haug behind the back dribble. Here in the near wing. Coppervig, baseline left, pass to the far side. Cotton grabs it, driving through. Ava, right of the lane, lost it into the hands of Nielsen. Now to Anderson. Anderson starts back into the front court. Anderson on the far wing. Gets it off to Coca. Ball knocked away from Katie, and they're going to call a travel there. Defense by Kenley Haug. And the ball will go over to Central Cass with 4:32 to go. Pass on the far side to Cotton. Crossover, right-hand dribble. Back up top of the key. Here's Severson. Three-pointer. Haug, good. Three-pointer by Kenley Haug. 7-5. Or check that. Actually, I think that was on Kegley that hit the three. It was. Kegley hit that three ball. 7-5 Valley City halfway through. There's a steal. Here comes Severson back the other way. Stripped by Anderson, out of bounds. It went off the leg of Severson. It'll be Highlander ball. 3:54 to go here in the first quarter. 7-5 Highlanders after a 7-0 start. Squirrels have gone the last 5. Nielsen brings it to Govan. Govan, ball tipped, loose ball, foul called. Nielsen or I think is that going to be on Sky going after the loose ball? It is. So Sky Nielsen will pick up her first, second team foul. Inbounds on the baseline, brought in, shot, Coppervig, good. Abby Coppervig with 4, and we are tied at 7. 3:40 remaining. There's a tie-up in the backcourt. Cotton ties up Anderson, and it will be Highlander ball, or pardon me, Squirrels ball. So the alternate possession gives the ball over to Central Cass. Severson inbounds it to Haug. Haug on that far wing. Top of the key to Cotton. Cotton driving through, split a double team, blocking foul. Anderson swiveled the hips, and Maddie's going to pick up her second personal, third team foul. That'll send Ava Cotton to the free throw line, and Cotton is the other Squirrel with ties to VCSU. Sister Delaney and Claire that play for the Viking women. That one rims out. So she is a frequent visitor to the bubble when she comes to watch her sisters. Second free throw is up and down. She gets 1 out of 2. And it's a 8-7 lead change number 1. There's a steal, but then Govan steals it right back for Valley City. Govan down court, ball knocked away. Burchell, ooh, look out, goes head first into the front row, and that's going to be a turnover. And the ball will go over to Central Cass. So the Squirrels, tenacious defense that the Highlanders are used to seeing doing themselves, and now has caused a couple of turnovers. And here's Cotton into the front court for Central Cass. Goes up top of the key. Haug, dribble drive. Into the corner. Coppervig, three-pointer, good. 3-ball here from the near corner by Abby Coppervig. She's got 7. And look at this. It is that was a three-pointer. It should be 11-7. Driving through is Burchell, good. Coast to coast, Katie Burchell with 6. Now 11-9. There they changed it on the scoreboard. After the 6-0 run, made it 11-7. There's a turnover. Saved by Cotton into the hands of Nielsen. Nielsen nearly turned it over herself and then fouled as she went to drive in. And that foul is going to be called on Liv Severson. Her first team foul. Nielsen at the line, shooting 2 for the Highlanders. Good on the first. Trying to tie things up here. Free throw, good. We are tied for the second time. 11-11. 1-2-2 zone press here for the Highlanders. Broken by the Squirrels. Cotton, left of the lane, into the corner, Coppervig. Dribbles free throw line extended. Cotton, left wing 3, good. Ava's got 4. 14-11, the lead at 3. Far side and a little too high and out for Govan. Here's a pass down court in the corner. Ball tipped by Nielsen into the hands of Burchell. Then Govan dribbles it off her foot. Loose ball on the floor. And we're going to get a jump ball possession to the Highliners. Dakota Potratz, the normal starter, sitting on the bench on the far side. I'm looking, she's probably not feeling well because I know that they have illnesses going through the school right now, and she's just not looking at peak condition. Layup good off the give and go there. Nielsen with the bucket, and the Highliners down one at 14-13. Here comes Haug, little floater in the lane, good. Kenley Haug with her first two. And back and forth we go. Now coach, we're going to have a foul in the backcourt on Ava Cotton. And Cotton will pick up her first, second team. A minute 32 to go in this up and down first quarter. 16-13, Squirrels leading. Here's Coca into the front court, all the way down. Coca driving in, ball stripped and out of bounds. It will stay with Valley City. Inbounds on the baseline. Severson in the backcourt. Cotton, Haug, across the logo, right of the lane, picks up the dribble. Left elbow, Kegley. Far side, Coppervig, three-pointer, front rim, no. Govan with her second rebound. Outlets it to Nielsen. Here comes Sky, far side, Coca. Back up top to Govan. Govan gives it to Nielsen. Entry pass, Burchell, backing her way in. Shot good. Burchell with 8 in the quarter. Highlanders down 1, 16-15. Final half minute. There's a steal by Nielsen. Got Anderson with her. Doesn't need her. Layup good. The lead change, number 2. Highlanders up 1, 17-16. Here's a trap, broken. Pass near side. Kegley, skip past Coppervig. Left side on the wing. Severson. Cotton for 3. Air ball. Out of bounds it goes with 29 seconds to go. Highliners can hold for the last shot of the quarter, leading 17-16 with 29 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Inbounds to Govan, across the timeline to Coca. Left of the lane, tried to go to Burchell down low. Ball tipped out of bounds. Saved in. Good hustle there by Coppervig. Here comes Cotton back to the way. Cotton all the way down. Split the double team. Layup no. Anderson with the rebound for Valley City. And then falls down, but it was knocked away, and it will stay with the Highliners. Highliner ball with 11.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. They lead by 1, 17-16. Nielsen inbounds to Burchell. Burchell will start across the timeline. Picks up the dribble, left wing. Get it to the cutter, Nielsen. She went to go up. Foul called on Kegley. Number 1 on Becca. Third team foul. So Sky will go to the free throw line where she is 2 for 2 so far this game with 1 rebound, 1 assist. 6 points for Sky. Free throw up. Good. Another one for the freshman. And off the mark. Coppervig grabs the rebound far side to Cotton. Cotton into the front court. At the horn shot. Comes up a little bit short. That'll do it for the first quarter. Your score at the end of 1 quarter of play. It is Valley City 18, Central Cass 16. We're back with the second quarter. Coverage of tonight's Highliner Hoops from the Hack being brought to you on the Highlander Activity Network by Bank Forward. Teamwork is the key to success. Visit the team at Bank Forward for the game plan to achieve your goals. Your success is simply the forward way. BankForward.com, member FDIC. Back with the second quarter. This is Highlander Hoops and the Highlander Activity Network. As we start the second quarter, one score from Region 1, District 1, Ellendale, Maple River. Maple River 27-21 at the half, leading the Cardinals. In boys basketball, that is why Mr. Coca is not here watching his daughter play. Trap, far side, Central Cass starting the quarter with the ball. Checking out of that break two, Addie Hushka driving to the lane with the little teardrop for two by Kenley Haug. And we have our third tie, 18-18. Potratz now in the backcourt for Valley City, brings it across. So maybe not as sick as she looked on the sidelines. Here's a pass far side, Suppicool. Potratz, turnaround shot, no. Rebound grab there by Haug, and here come the Squirrels. Far side, Kegley. Just off the elbow, Cotton left side. Kegley free at the line. Haug, step back three, top of the key. High, long rebound on the floor. Nielsen controls for Valley City, her second. Govan, whoop. Oh boy, she almost traveled. She wanted to go deep to Suppicool, decided not to, and almost picked up the dribble and took a step. Burchell to Govan. Back to Burchell, posting up, down low. Foul called on Severson. That'll be number 2 on Liv. And the first here of the quarter. Inbounds baseline, Govan. Brought into Nielsen. Double team there. Up top, Potratz. Left hand dribble. Lobbing it down low, intended for Burchell. Foul called on Burchell as she was behind Severson. So Katie will pick up her first team foul. 18-18 your score. 6:38 to go. Govan steal over to Potratz. Layup, no. Rebound Suppicool off to Govan. A little baseline jumper, no. Rebound Potratz up and good. Oh, they battled, and they were able to get the second chance and get the bucket. And Potratz getting her first 2. And now we have a turnover at the other end on Central Cass. Timeout, Coach Bachman and the Squirrels. It's a 30-second timeout. 6 minutes, 18 seconds left to go here in quarter number 2. 20-18, Highliners by 2. And this is the Highliner Hoops and the Highliner Activity Network. Again, being brought to you tonight by Bridge City Dentistry and Bank Forward. We'll be back to the Hack after this. Speaking of Class B basketball, District 1 will be at Valley City State University. Play-in game tonight, 8th seed Hankinson playing 9th seed Barnes County North. The winner gets top seed Maple River Friday night at the bubble. Pass down low, Nielsen from Govan. Yeah, rolls off, can't get it to go. And the rebound, Cotton, and her ball's tipped by Govan on the outlet. And it rolls out of bounds. It will stay with Central Cass. In the backcourt, pass, Govan knocked it away from Cotton. Number 3 ranked Devils Lake. They are hosting 4 wins tonight. That game tied at 7 early on. In other Class Single A basketball, here's Kegley up top for Central Cass. Far side, Hushka. Top of the key, near wing Kegley, working against Burchell. Down low, Severson. Baseline pass, far corner, Cotton. Cotton runner, floater, no, missed everything. Shot clock violation. The ball goes over to Valley City with 5:26 to go in the second quarter. Highlanders up 20-18. In the backcourt, here's Nielsen. Far side, Potratz to Govan. Going on that far wing, past the arc. Comes up top. Picks up the dribble to Burchell. Katie to Potratz. Back up top. Nielsen. Gives it off to Govan. 10 on the shot clock for the Highliners. Nielsen. Far side, Sepulveda lobbing it. Ooh, and the defense was there and travel. The ball was intercepted by the Squirrels by Kegley, and then she hit the deck, and that's a travel. That bailed the Highlanders out, as they would have probably lost a shot clock violation. But Govan with the fresh 35. Potratz on the wing. Dakota top of the key. Picks up the dribble, near side Nielsen. Driving through the double team all the way to the lane. No. Rebound long, comes out, grabbed there by Haug. Haug into the front court. Crossover dribble to the left hand, reach in by Potratz. Dakota will pick up her second team foul. Maddie Anderson will check in here for Valley City. And Cobbervig back in for the Squirrels. Baseline inbounds. Grabbed off the inbounds. Haug, three, good. Three ball there by Kenley Haug. 5 1/4, 7 for the game. And we have our third lead change. 21-20 now Squirrels. 4:24 to go, second quarter. Anderson to Nielsen. Oop, pass, a little too high for Potratz, out of bounds. And the turnover gives the ball back over to Central Cass. That's going to bring Jason Verkeelen back in here for the Squirrels. In the backcourt, Ava Cotton, the senior. Haug, Kegley. Cutting through, Verkeelen. Shot no. A rebound, Anderson for Valley City. Maddie into the front court. Maddie kicks it off to Potratz, a little behind her. Maddie gets it back here to the near wing. Anderson looking for someone to get it to. Now does to Nielsen here left wing. Up top, Govan. Back here to Anderson. Inside, Nielsen. Backs her way in. Up under, shot. Missed everything. Backside rebound grabbed there by Haug. And Kinley Sepulveda is going to pick up her first personal. Third team foul on the Highliners here in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, again, we'll get you updated on scores going on around the area. Also, the new single A poll is out. And we'll tell you more about that coming up here at the half. 21-20, Squirrels leading. 3.5 minutes to go second quarter. Here on the near side, Cobbervig into the corner. Verkeelen underneath, Cotton. Far side, three-pointer Kegley, good. Becca Kegley with her second three. She's got 6. The lead at 4, 24-20. That equals the biggest lead for the Squirrels. Nielsen down low. Anderson shot rolls off the back rim. And the ball tipped into the hands of Verkeelen. She'll bring it up the floor for Central Cass. Here on the near side, Haug picks up the dribble. Top of the key. Kegley another three. Rolls and goes. Got the friendly roll there. Her third three. 9 in the game on 3 3-pointers. Biggest lead here for Central Cass at 7. Govan into the front court. Far side, Sepulveda. Entry pass, Nielsen. Turns herself in. Good. 9 for Nielsen. 27-22. Squirrels leading by 5. 2 minutes, 33 seconds to go in the second quarter. Haug to Cotton. Far side, Cotton driving baseline, dribbles it off her foot, out of bounds, and the ball go over to the Highliners. That'll bring Liv Severson in for Central Cass. Katie Birchall will come in for Valley City. Sepulveda in the backcourt to Govan. Over to Potratz. Sepulveda. Potratz, crossover. Dribbling in. Layup, left hand, good. Dakota Potratz with 4. 4 in a row. Highliners got the lead back down to 3. 27-24. 2 minutes to go. Second quarter. Haug up top. Ball knocked away. She retrieves. Now backs up on that far side. Haug swings it off near side. Cobbervig cutting through. Shot Severson. No. Govan, backside rebound, her third. Greta, double team. Gets it off to Birchall. Birchall across the timeline. Sepulveda, near corner Anderson. Three-pointer from there. Count it. The 3 ball by Maddie Anderson. Her second. She's got 6. And we have our fourth tie, 27-27. Here on the near side, Cotton picks up the dribble. Entry pass, nothing there. Goes back up top of the key. Severson, three-pointer far wing by Howe. Doesn't go. Govan clears off her team leading, fourth rebound. Here's Potratz all the way down. Bounce pass. Burchell, layup, good. 10 for Burchell. And the Highliners have taken the lead, 29-27, with our fourth lead change here in the first half. 4 ties, 4 lead changes here in the first 16 minutes, nearly 16. Less than a minute to go, second quarter. Cotton on the near wing. Dribble drive, right baseline, goes up strong, shot rolls off. Gets her own rebound, back up, no, but he had Govan and Burchell there defensively. And that will be team foul number 4 on the Highliners. It's going to go against Govan, her first. Ava Cotton at the line where she is 1 of 2. 4 points for the senior. No, too long on the free throw. 1 of 4 seniors on this team is Ava, along with Kegley. Emery Holland, who's, I believe, been injured. And Faith Bierke, the other seniors. Free throw by the righty. Benson sends. Good. Got a little friendly bounce. She's got 5. 29-28 Highliners. About a 6-second differential. Here's Potratz all the way down. Layup good. Dakota. 6 points for Dakota Potratz. 31-28 Valley City. Shot clock now off. Squirrels can go for the last shot if they so choose. Cotton, top of the key to Severson. Severson gets the pick. Driving off the screen. Underneath Cotton. Good for the bucket. 3 1/4, 7 for the game for Ava Cotton. 31-30. Here's Potratz. Top of the key. Stop. Pop for 3. Back iron too hard. Burchell rebound. Back up and good. Burchell with her first rebound and gets the bucket. She's got 12. And that'll do it for the first half. Your score at halftime, it's Valley City 33, Central Cass 30. We're back with our halftime here from the Hack. This is coverage of Highliner girls basketball on the Highliner Activity Network, being brought to you tonight by Bank Forward. Teamwork is the key to success. Visit the team at Bank Forward for the game plan to achieve your goals. Your success is simply the forward way. BankForward.com, member FDIC. Back with our halftime. This is Highliner Hoops from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. We are at the half. Valley City is up 33-30 as they ended that first half on a 13-3 run after the Squirrels had a 9-0 run to go up 27-20. And the Highliners now on that 13-3 run retake the lead 33-30. We had 4 ties and 4 lead changes in that first half. Let's take a look at what else is going on around the area as we get caught up on Single A and Single A, Double A basketball. Four wins Minnewacan as they start the second quarter. They are leading number 3 Devils Lake 12-10. Hillsborough Central Valley is leading Lemoore 31-17. South Prairie Max, an undefeated number 1 team in the state. They lead Nedros 27-12 at the end of the first period. It was 21-1 at the end of the first period, Kindred and Oak Grove. It is now 26-7. (26-7), Kindred is leading Oak Grove. That one is halfway through the second quarter. Dickinson Trinity, they are up 32-19 on Belfield. Other games later on, Rugby and Des Lacs Burlington. Standing Rock is playing Shiloh Christian. And Oaks and Lisbon in other single-A games. Turtle Mountain, they're receiving votes at 15-3 in the latest poll. Botno also receiving votes 16-3. Those two are playing at Turtle Mountain tonight. Dunseith is taking on Stanley. Watford City is hosting Killdeer, and Wahpeton hosting Northern Cass in other single-A girls games tonight. We talked about the play-in games in District 1. Hankinson, they defeated Barnes County North 62-22. So Hankinson, they will be taking on Maple River Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock. That's the first game of the quarterfinals of the District 1 girls basketball tournament. Again, that'll be going on over at the Bubble at Valley City State. But again, Hankinson winning today in that play-in game 62-22. And some scores going on in Class B boys. Barnes County North at halftime leading Enderlin 33-22. Maple River, they're up at 27-21 over Ellendale. And that game is at the half with, again, Maple River up 27-21 against Ellendale in Class B boys basketball from District 1. Number 3 ranks West Hope Newburgh. I don't know if this is true or not, if this is the right score. I have to double check. 66-27 at the half. That's a half score. West Hope Newburgh leading Surrey 66-27 at the half. I might have to have my eyes in the sky check that one for me, Mr. Quilvang. Number 10, Belva, they're leading Kenmare Bobel 17-16. In other single A, number 4 ranked Bishop Ryan leading Mulhall Lansford Sherwood 30-19. This is Class B boys. Number 2, North Border. They lead Drayton Valley Edinburgh 29-24. And a busy Monday night in basketball around the state of North Dakota. We'll step aside. We'll take a drink of water. When we come back, we'll take a look at our first half stats. Highliners and the Squirrels. Highliners leading at 33-30. We are at halftime. This is girls basketball. An update here. Maple River now at the half with 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. Maple River leading 40-24. So a 13-3 third quarter for Coach Koka's crew in that game against the Ellendale Cardinals in boys basketball. We're back with more of our halftime. This is Highliner Hoops from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. Don't forget, more Highliner Hoops coming your way here tomorrow night. Valley City hosting Kindred. That is number 1 and undefeated Kindred will be taking on the Highliners. That will be going on here tomorrow night in boys basketball. Right now, there's only one game tonight in single A boys. Carrington, they are leading Harvey Wells County 16-12. Well, again, the most recent poll for Class A came out this afternoon. South Prairie Max undefeated, 18-0, still at number 1. Your Highliners have moved up to number 2 with, of course, victories over Kindred and Devils Lake, both ranked 3 and 4, well, 4 and 3 respectively. And after Devils Lake had lost 2 games, they lost to Carrington and to Valley City. Carrington, we talked about this in the pregame, they lost a couple of games here recently. They have fallen out from number 2 all the way down to number 7 in the state now. But the Highliners are receiving 1 first-place vote and are number 2 behind South Prairie Max. Devils Lake is 3. Kindred is tied with Thompson for the number 4 or 5 spot in that poll here. Again, Kindred, or for the girls, number 1 is South Prairie Max, then Valley City, Devils Lake, Kindred, and Thompson. Carrington, Turtle Mountain, and Bottineau are all receiving votes. But, of course, the biggest drop was Carrington from number 2 all the way down to number 6. And the biggest rise, Valley City went from number 4 up to number 2. Thompson was receiving votes last week, and they moved into number 4. Bottineau, they were not in receiving votes or anything last week, and they have moved in at receiving votes. And Turtle Mountain also receiving votes both last week and this week. And Kindred still, of course, the top team in Class A boys as of today. Number 1, Devils Lake 2, Shiloh Christian 3, Killdeer 4, and Thompson 5. Four Winds Minnewacan is receiving votes. And out of the 21 first-place votes, 14 went to Kindred. Devils Lake got 7. They are the only 2 teams undefeated in single A boys basketball. Well, take a look at our first half numbers for Central Cass. You could say balanced scoring. Becca Kegley has 8. And then Abby Cobbervig, Kenley Haug, and Ava Cotton all have 7 for their first half total of 30. 16 in the first quarter and 14 in the second. Valley City led by Katie Birchall with her 12 points, 9 from Sky Nielsen, 6 from Maddie Anderson, and 6 from Dakota Potratz for their first half total of 33. And 18 in the first quarter, 15 in the second quarter. Highliners led in rebounding by Greta Govan. She had 4. Katie Birchall had a couple of assists to lead Valley City in that first half. Let's look at your first half numbers. Again, coverage of tonight's Highliner basketball being brought to you here on the Highliner Activity Network by Bank Forward and Bridge City Dentistry. So we are ready for the start of the second half. It will be Highliner ball to start things here in the third quarter. And coming up this week, after we have boys basketball tomorrow, we've got girls basketball taking on Carrington on Friday. Also want to wish luck to the Highliner girls wrestling team. They'll be in Castleton for the East Region tournament Friday. The boys, they will be in the EDC tournament, East Region individual tournament on Saturday at West Fargo Cheyenne. Dakota Potratz, Sky Nielsen, Katie Birchall, Maddie Anderson, Greta Govan, the 5 on the floor for Valley City. Abby Cobbervig, Kenley Haug, Liv Severson, Becca Kegley, and Ava Cotton, the 5 on the floor for Central Cass, coming out in a 1-3-1 zone. Far side, Anderson. Onto the wing, Govan, back to Anderson, inside to Birchall. Ball knocked away, out of bounds. Last touch by Severson. Will stay with Valley City. Anderson with a couple of threes in that first half. Nielsen was the only Highliner who went to the free throw line. She was 3 for 4 there. Abby Cobbervig was 2 for 2, and Ava Cotton 2 for 4 at the line for the Squirrels. Nielsen inside, back on the wing, Anderson. Here to Potratz. Entry past Nielsen, turn on, quick shot. Ooh, I don't know if it was tipped or not, but it went out of bounds, and no, it wasn't. Air ball, and the ball will go over to go over to Central Cass. So the Squirrels trailing by 3. Bounce pass underneath, layup, good. Off the bounce pass, Liv Severson with a bucket. 33-32. Here's Potratz driving in all the way up the glass, good, can count it. Potratz, 8 points. And that foul's going to be called on Becca Kegley. Would be her second first team foul of the quarter. And Potratz will go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Free throw up, and too hard. Back iron, rebound Nielsen, back up, and nope. But Sky will go to the free throw line herself and get two tosses. And Kegley, just like that, has quickly picked up two fouls. She's got three. Coach Bachman turns to his bench, hands behind his back, and yes, shaking his head. Free throw, no for Nielsen. Sky now 3 for 5 at the line. Another free throw coming here for Sky, trying to get to double figures. And she does. 10 now for Nielsen. 36-32, Valley City. Far wing, Coppervig, watched by Anderson. On the baseline, cut out there. Back on the wing, Kegley. Entry pass, Cotton. 3 highliners around her. One of them, Nielsen, steals it. Gets it off to Anderson. Maddie will come across the logo with the right hand. Gets it off to Govan. Here in the near wing. Govan, cross court to Potratz. Free throw line, Birchall. Far side, Nielsen. 19-footer. Off the rim. High rebound. Haug has it. And she'll start up the floor. Her third rebound. Into the front court comes the left-hander. To the free throw line. Spin move in the lane. Shot partially blocked. Nielsen will grab the block shot. I'm giving her a fourth rebound. Potratz to Birchall. Left of the lane to Govan. Back to Birchall. Double team. Up. No. Rebound. Yeah, she's going to get a tie-up possession to Central Cass. 5.5 minutes to go, second quarter. Devils Lake leading 4 wins, Minnewacan, 21-12. Starting the fourth quarter, Maple River boys look like they're on their way to their 10th win of the year, which would be a record or the most wins in this 4-year co-op with Maple Valley and Hope Page. If they can hold on and pick up that win tonight, it'd be their 10th of the season, which would be the most for the Raiders in this co-op. Up top, here's Severson, left-hand dribble, lost it, rolls into the corner, saved by Potratz, right back to Severson, to Cotton in the lane. She lost the handle, and she did because she was fouled. And that might be on Sky, number 2 on Sky Nielsen. It is her second, first team foul of the quarter. Baseline inbounds. Kegley on the wing. Coppervig for 3. Good. Abby Coppervig in double figures with the three-pointer. 36-35. 1-point game. 2.5 minutes in the books here in the third quarter. Govan, near side, top of the key, Potratz. Into the corner, Anderson, three-pointer left corner. No, too hard. Rebound, Govan, up, no. And then grabbed there by Haug, her fourth. For Govan, that was her team-leading 5th rebound. Haug, near side, Coppervig. Left wing, free throw line. Right of the lane, Severson. Kegley, the runner in the lane. Off the rim, off the backboard. And Birchall quietly with her second board. Off to Potratz. They have numbers as Cotton hit the deck. Now is back there on defense. And the pass inside off of Severson out of bounds. It will stay with Valley City. Suffolk and Coca in. Govan and Anderson will sit down for Valley City. 4:48 remaining here in the third quarter. 36-35. Highliners by 1. Suffolk, near side, Coca. Nielsen, double team, back up top. Potratz for 3. Front rim, back iron, down she goes. Potratz with the 3 ball. And the Highliners lead 39-35. Potratz now with 11. And dribbling it out of bounds. Knocked away there by Nielsen. Now Cotton will trigger the inbounds on the baseline. I bet somewhere in the crowd, Delaney and Claire are here, the sisters of Ava, who has it, driving through, kicks it onto the wing, Coppervig. She'll swing it back off to Kegley. Haug, near side, Severson. Severson with that left leg heavily taped, driving in, up, no. Rebound, loose ball on the floor. Cotton can't control, into the hands of Birchall. Here come the Highliners, Potratz all the way down, backs up. Pass entry intended for Nielsen. It was knocked away there by, they say it went off of Sky. So the ball will go over to Central Cass. 4:03 remaining here in this up and down third quarter, of which it's 6-5 in favor of the Highliners. Addie Hushka will check in the lineup for the Squirrels. Trailing by 4. Haug in the front court to Cotton. Right hand dribble in the lane. Picked up by Kegley. Top of the key, Haug. Haug with a little Euro step through a double team. Gets a scoop shot for 2. Haug has 9, 39-37. Here's Potratz into the front court. Skip pass far side. Anderson. Sepakul. Into the near corner. Koka. Onto the wing. Three-pointer. Potratz. Can't get it to go. Anderson rebound back up. Well, that went up and over everything. And it was not touched by one of the Squirrels, so the ball will go over to the Squirrels. In the corner. Driving through. Baseline near corner. Copperbeck tried to go through the lane. Ball knocked away. Here come the Highliners. Potratz, down court, Anderson. Maddie in the baseline. Saves it to Sepakul. Kinley, baseline right, over to Anderson. Shot no. Rebound grab there by Kegley. She's double teamed, hounded. Nielsen and Anderson both there. One of them is going to pick up their third personal, and it's going to be Maddie. That'll be number 3 on Madison Anderson. Second team foul. Faith Bierke, one of the other seniors, on the floor now, along with Jason Verkeelen for the Squirrels. Unless they pulled a goalie, they can't have 6 out there. There they go. Cotton comes to the bench. On the far wing, Verkeelen, top of the key. Gives it off Bierke. Stolen, Potratz. Picked up by Cousin Sepakul. Back to Dakota. She comes across the timeline. She'll stop. Pop, three-pointer, front rim, off the mark. Rebound number 5 for Haug. Squirrels can tie or take the lead. 2:20 remaining, third quarter. Haug all the way down, floater in the lane. Nope, too hard off the back iron, but she is going to go to the free throw line and try to tie it 15 feet away. That is going to be on Koka, her first, third team foul. Haug's first trip to the line. First free throw is good. She's in double figures now with 10, 39-38. Second one is good. Haug with 11. We are tied at 39, our 5th tie in this one. Anderson in the front court for Valley City to Potratz. Potratz, Burchell, free throw line. One dribble, Sepakul far corner to Anderson. Back up top, Potratz. Now to Koka. Baseline right. Baseline pass kicked by Bierke. It'll stay with the Highliners. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounds on the baseline. And the ball tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Valley City. Inbounds again by Sepakul. Brought it in. Burchell cutting through. Ooh, on the floor. Body's hitting the deck hard, and we got a foul called. Burchell missed it underneath. Foul going to be called there on Severson. That'll be her third. And a third team foul. Free throw by the right-handers up, and good. Rolls it in. 13 for Burchell. First here in the second half. Second free throw. Good. She gets them both. And here come the Squirrels with the deficit at 2, 41-39. Near side, three-pointer, back iron, too hard. A long rebound grab by Anderson for Valley City. Maddie's fourth. Here's Potratz into the front court. 90 seconds to go, third quarter, 41-39 Highliners. Up top, Potratz to Sepakul. Entry pass, Burchell. Back to Potratz. Over to Anderson. Left wing three. Good. Maddie Anderson. Her third three-pointer of the game. She's got 9. The lead at 5. 44-39 Highliners. 1:12 to go, third quarter. Hushka on the wing. Verkeelen, back out to Haug. Haug on the far side. Stops, pops from 12. Back iron, rebound. Grabbed there by Burchell, her 4th. Gets it off the Potrats. Final minute, third quarter. Dakota into the front court for the Highliners, leading by 5 all the way down. Left-hand runner, good. 7 in the quarter, 13 in the game for Potrat's biggest lead. Now it's 7 for Valley City. 47-39 on a 7-0 run. Driving through baseline up and no on the bounce there by Hushka. She's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Burchell is going to pick up her second personal foul, 4th team foul. Addie Hushka at the line. The 5'5 junior, good on the first. 46-40. Govan back in for Valley City, along with Nielsen. Cotton back in for Central Cass. Free throw, good. And then she being Hushka, will come out. 46-41, Valley City by 5. Steal by Cotton in the backcourt. It's a 1-on-2. Bounce pass to Howe. Can't control it. Rolls it into the corner to Coppervig. Onto the wing, Kegley. Cotton, right corner for 3. Short. Gets her own rebound back up. Good. 9 for Cotton. 46-43. Final 15 seconds here of the third quarter. Potrats into the front court. Nielsen picked up the loose ball. Back to Potrats. Three-pointer, top of the key. Off the mark. Nielsen rebound. Goes back up. No, but a foul going to be called. And Sky will get 2 free throws. Kenley Haug's going to pick up her first. 4th team foul. Nielsen at the line where she's at 4 of 6. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 helper. And free throw good. 47-43. Free throw up, good. 2 for Nielsen, 48-43, 2 second. 1, Cotton at the horn, too high off the glass. And a foul going to be called on the shot. And I do believe they're going to double check that the shot, that it all counted, and I think it did. And they're going to say 3 free throws. Foul is going to be called on Govan. So that is number 2 on Greta, 5th team foul. It is a shooting violation. Only 2, though. She was inside the arc when she launched it. So Cotton at the line for 2. First one, short. 48-43. They did put 0.3 of a second on the clock. Free throw by the righty is up and off the mark. Rebound Nielsen, and that'll do it for this third quarter. Your score at the end of 3 quarters, it's Valley City 48, Central Cass 43. Strap it in. We should have ourselves a great fourth quarter. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes. This is Highliner Basketball on the Highliner TV Network, brought to you tonight by Bridge City Dentistry. Bridge City Dentistry wants to wish the best of luck to the Highliners in tonight's game. Dr. Karen Berg and Dr. Tessa Legine and the staff at Bridge City Dentistry would love to see your smile. Go Highliners. Back with the fourth quarter coming up on the Highliner TV Network. And how about a shout out to former Highliner, current NDSU Bison Reagan Berg. NDSU hosting an indoor meet this past weekend, and the freshman was the runner-up in the mile with a personal best. 5 minutes, .24, 24 seconds. Congratulations to Regenberg on the Bison track team. Here we have a fourth quarter to go. 48 to 48 to 43. The advantage to Valley City as we start things here in the fourth quarter. Top of the key, Potratz. Highliners with 3 players in double figures, nearly 4. Shot by Nielsen, no. Howe grabs her 6th rebound. Matt Anderson has 9. She is yet to get double figures. 14 right now for Birchall, 13 for Potratz, 12 for Nielsen. And the Squirrels, they do have 3 players in double figures. Actually, 2 in double figures. And 3, 2 more nearly there. Here's Howe. Up top, Kegley. Swings it far side, Coppervig. Coppervig picks up the dribble. To Kegley. Severson. 5 on the shot clock. Cotton in the lane. Back up top, Kegley. 3-pointer, 1 on the shot clock. Good. 3 ball by Becca Kegley. She now gets into double figures. She has 11. 48-46, minute gone, fourth quarter. Ava Cotton has 9, 11 for Severson, 3-pointer. Dakota Potratz with the 3 ball for the near side. She's got 16, 51-46. Highlanders back up by 5. Haug on the elbow, Kegley, back to Haug. Left-hand dribble, top of the key. Step back, gets it off to Severson. Severson, entry pass, Cotton. Severson. Haug on the far side. Stops as she picked up the dribble. Blocked there by Potratz. Haug gets it back. Technically her 7th rebound. Now to Kegley. Kegley driving in. Her teardrop. Back iron too hard. Rebound is on the floor and controlled by Birchall, her 5th. Here come the Highliners. Potratz off to Anderson. Lobbing it. Nielsen was behind Potratz and saved her there. Anderson to Nielsen. 3-pointer. Right wing. Off the mark. And Kegley can't control the rebound. They're going to say it went off of Nielsen, I think. Yes, they're going to say it went off of Sky. Much to the dismay of Coach Jimmy Howard and the Highliner student section. Here's Haug in the front court. 51-46 Valley City. Cotton near side. Picks up the dribble. Top of the key. Now the far wing, Coppervig. Coppervig on that far wing. Brings it up top. Kick to Severson. Kegley to Severson. Severson back to Kegley. 7 on the shot clock. Here to Haug. Haug starts in. 4 in the shot clock. Throws it up willy-nilly. Boy, if that went in. Rebound grab by Nielsen. She just threw it up. That was more than just a prayer. That was a Hail Mary and an act of contrition. Then the ball is knocked out of bounds, and it went off of Govan, and the ball will be back over to Central Cass. Well, hit off the back iron and nearly went in. 5:15 to go in this fourth quarter. Valley City up 51-46. Inside, entry pass knocked away by Nielsen, intended for Kegley on the elbow. Now the pick, no roll. Here to the near side, Coppervig. Abby goes up top of the key. She's got a couple of 3 balls today. Ball knocked away there by Birchall. Grabbed at half court by Kegley. Far side, Haug. 10 on the shot clock. Haug. Near side, Severson. Lines it up, doesn't shoot. 5 on the shot clock. Cotton, 3-pointer, left wing. Off the heel. Long rebound and out of bounds. It will be a Highliner ball. Maple River picking up the win, 58-42 tonight over Ellendale, the boys. Win number 10 for Coach Coca and the Raiders. Most wins in this 4-year co-op of Hope Page and Maple Valley. Pass inside for Birchall, knocked away by Severson, but Liv just picked up her 4th personal foul. First team foul of the quarter. Govan will trigger the inbounds. Govan looking. Brings it into Nielsen in the lane. Ooh, and she got an elbow and elbowed Cotton right in the schnoz. Nielsen will get the bucket. 14 for Nielsen. She got Cotton right in the nose. And there's no blood. They did stop it just to make sure everything's okay. So play on. 53-46. Highliners by 7. Up top, Haug for Central Cass. Back to Cotton. Cotton watched by Govan. And there's going to be a foul called on Katie Birchall, number 3 on Birchall. First team foul of the quarter. It'll be Squirrels inbounds on the far sideline by the coaching staff. Looking is Cotton to bring it in. Into the corner, Kegley. Kegley on the wing. Up top to Haug. They had a fresh 35 with that foul. Haug here to the near side, Coppervig. Coppervig on the left wing. Back up top, Kegley. Swings it far side, Haug. Left-hand dribble, stop, pop, three-pointer, good. Kenley Haug with the 3-ball. She's got 14. Timeout, Central Cass. It's going to be a full timeout. 3:49 left to go here in this fourth quarter. It's Valley City 53, Central Cass 49. And tonight's Highlander basketball game brought to you on the Highlander Activity Network by Bank Forward. Teamwork is the key to success. Visit the team at Bank Forward for the game plan to achieve your goals. Your success is simply the forward way. BankForward.com, member FDIC. Back with more Highlander Hoops from the Hack on the Highlander Activity Network. Well, we got an update sort of on that West Hope score against Surrey. West Hope Newburgh. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. 88-31. West Hope Newburgh, the defending state champions, leading Surrey 88-31. That game is going into, is late in the third quarter. Here are the Highliners starting at the last 3:45 with the basketball, leading by 4. Potrats up top. Anderson, left corner, down low. Birchall, catch and release for 2. Katie Birchall with 16. 55-49, Valley City. Cotton, watch there by Govan. Man-to-man defense for the Highliners. Picked up by Birchall. Baseline pass. Coppervig on the wing. Kegley for 3. Off the heel. Long rebound. Grabbed by Cotton. And we've got a reach in on Valley City. And Cotton hit the deck hard again. That foul going to be called, I believe, on Potrats. It is her second. Team fouls second. I'll get you a final on that West Hope Newburgh Surrey game. They hit the century mark. Here's Kegley on the near side. To Cotton, top of the key. Circles far side. Picks up the dribble. Entry pass, Severson. Back over to Cotton. Cotton starting in the lane. Shot good. Ava Cotton in double figures now with 11. 55-51. Highliners lead by 4. Anderson, pass, Birchall, right of the lane, into the lane. Back behind, Nielsen to Potrats. Skip pass Anderson, right wing for 3. Count it! Maddie Anderson knocking down her 4th. She's got 12. I was right in line where she shot it. I could tell I was going in from the get-go. 58-51, Valley City by 7. 2:25 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Down low, Severson. Then she gets a shot to the face, and she actually is out cold. Yeah, she is. That was not a good fall. She just dropped like a sack of potatoes. We'll step aside. We're back with more Highlander basketball on the Highlander Activity Network. That was a scary situation. Kegley, again, she got hit and it almost looked like, or not Kegley, pardon me, Severson almost looked like she was out cold as she went down, but she looks okay. Tabitha Muncie, a great team trainer here, along with Doc Mitzel staying close by her on the bench. Highliners with the ball, 2:12 to go. Up top, Anderson. Here to the near side, Nielsen. Highliners leading by 7. Nielsen drives the lane, layup, no. Rebound on the floor, grabbed there by Haug. That's her 8th rebound. Into the front court, Haug, right-hand dribble. Near side, Coppervig, watched by Anderson. Coppervig hands it off to Cotton. Cotton, left side to the free throw line. Now right of the lane, all the way up. No. We have a foul on the dribble drive before the shot. Team foul number 3 on Valley City. Katie Birchall just picked up her 4th personal. 1:46 remaining. Birchall on the ball. Kegley brings it into Haug. Haug starts in the lane. Near side, Cotton into the corner. Coppervig, left side 3, good. Abby Coppervig with the 3. She's got 13, 58-54. And they're going to get the ball, the new nylon that we had on Friday. Got tangled up, so there we go. Inbounds comes to Anderson. Now to Nielsen. Nielsen, Potratz. Left-hand dribble, near side, Govan. Govan back up top to Potratz. Potratz wanting someone to come get the ball. Gets it off to Birchall. Birchall driving in. Free throw line. Potratz left wing. 15 on the shot clock. Inside Nielsen. Backs her way in. Off the glass. Good. Nielsen muscles her way in for 2 more. She's got 14. 16 make that. 60-54 Valley City. Cotton on the far side. Back up top, Coppervig to Cotton. Dribble drive, baseline, strong up, shot, misfired. Rebound, Nielsen clears off her 8th. Gets it off to Potratz and back to Nielsen. Back to Potratz. She'll start up the floor. Potratz comes down, circles around, gets it off to try to go to Nielsen. Stolen by Kegley. It's a 3-on-1. Now over to Haug. Haug layup. No, but a foul called. And that will send Kenley Haug to the free throw line. And that foul is on Dakota Potratz, picking up her 3rd personal. 4th team foul. Haug 2 for 2 at the line. Now 3 for 3. She hits the first. 60-55. Another free throw. Good. 60-56. Here's the ball tipped by Cotton. Grabbed there by Anderson. And traveled. So the ball goes back over to Central Cass. Still a 2-possession game with 27.9 seconds to go. Timeout, Squirrels. It is a full timeout. We'll keep it here. 27.9 seconds remaining. Just to finish that thought on West Hope Newburgh Surrey, 100-47 was the final. Now back to this. Let's reset the game. 2 timeouts, 1 full, 1:30 left for Central Cass. Valley City has not used any timeouts as of yet. The next foul by the Highliners sends Central Cass to the line to shoot 2. The Squirrels still have 3 fouls they can give before they send Valley City to the free throw line. And we've seen it as of late. The free throw line has not been friendly to the Highliners, though tonight, I don't know if I even dare say, they have done a little bit better tonight. 8 of 10 by my count at the free throw line. 8 of 11 actually at the free throw line tonight for Valley City. Highliner ball. Possession arrow is in favor of Central Cass as well. So they've got 3 fouls to give. The possession arrow is in their favor, and the next Highliner foul sends them to the free throw line. So things are in good shape for Central Cass. Highliners right now just need to hold on to the ball when they do gain possession. Inbounds, far sideline, Kegley for Central Cass. Up top to Haug. Haug looking for the pick. Gets it. Stop, pop, long three-pointer. Good! Kenley Haug with the long three-pointer. 60-59. And Coach Bachman wants to take his final 30-second timeout with 1:12 21.1 seconds to go. So now the Squirrels are down to one full timeout. Again, the Highlanders still had all 5 of their timeouts. So she got the pick from Cotton and launched the long three-pointer. Haug, 8 in the quarter, 19 for the game. Fifth, 60-59. It is a 1-point lead for Valley City. They have the ball, leading by 1. Inbounds, Nielsen. Watch there by Cotton. Nielsen, tipped by Cotton. Grabbed by Haug in the corner. Then ball stolen back by Potratz. Gets it up to Nielsen. Nielsen starts up the floor, and then she is fouled by Kegley. That's number 4 on Becca, but only the second team foul on Central Cass. They still have 2 more. 11.8 seconds to go. Well, that ball was tipped by Cotton. They got the ball, but then Potratz stole it right back. Dakota gets the inbounds, and then she is mugged there by Cotton and by Copperbig. Hits the deck hard. She's okay. Thumbs up, she says. And they give that foul to whom? Cotton will pick up her second. 3rd team foul. They can do that one more time before it'll cost them free throws. Burchell on the inbounds, and there Kegley gets the foul. Little love push. Well, I suppose Becca figures if I'm done for the night, I better get my money's worth. That is her 5th. Though she helped Burchell up. Just one of those hard fouls. You want to make sure you get a foul called. 11 points for Kegley as she fouls out of the game. That was team foul number 4. That's their last freebie. 8.1 seconds. Inbound. Burchell in the corner. Falls down. And timeout, Coach Howard. And that is his first timeout taken. It is a full timeout. Burchell mishandled the inbounds and had a fall on it like a fumble and got the timeout from Coach Howard. 4.9 seconds remaining. It'll be Highlander inbounds on the baseline. Again, a reminder, tonight's coverage of Highlander Hoops brought to you by Bank Forward and by Bridge City Dentistry. I want to thank Bank Forward and Bridge City Dentistry for helping out and sponsoring tonight's coverage. Coming up in our post game, we're going to have either Coach Howard or one of the victorious players join us up here after their locker room chat with our post game. That'll be coming up here tonight on the Highlander Activity Network. Paul McDonald, along with Ray Nelson, camera operator, technical director, and producer tonight. So as we come out of the timeout, it will be Highlander ball on the H in Highliners on the baseline. That's on the far baseline. Govan will trigger the inbounds for Valley City. Here we go. Final 4.9 seconds. Govan lobbing it in. Grab. Burchell. Layup. Go. No. Miss. Foul call. Did not go in. And the foul on Coppervig. That is the first on Abby. 15 foul. That'll send Katie Burchell to the line to shoot 2. She's 2 for 2 tonight. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Free throw. Go. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Bachman. And it's a full timeout because that's all they have remaining. So they are now out of timeouts. He wants to map out this final possession if they get the ball. If it is made by Burchell, a 3-pointer wins it, a 2 ties it. If this is not made by Burchell, they can't call a timeout and set up their offense, so he's got to do it now. And they'll have 2.5 seconds to go the length of the floor and try to win it. Haug has got speed with the ball. Copperbig, Severson, Cotton, I mean, everybody out there, not Severson, of course, she is sitting down right now, but You look at Haug, probably their ball handler, or Cotton, to bring the ball up the floor in a hurry and get probably enough time for a half-court shot, maybe just inside half court. So this is a crucial free throw for Katie Burchell. Because then they will need a 3 to win. And you don't want to foul on that shot. Free throw? No. Back on. Govan grabs the rebound, gets it out to Potratz, and that's going to do it. Oh, the long rebound into the hands of Govan, and the Highliners win it tonight. Your final score, Valley City 60, Central Cass 59. We're back with our postgame here from the Hack. This is Highliner Hoops on the Highliner Activity Network, brought to you tonight by Bridge City Dentistry and also by Bank Forward. We're back with our postgame on the Highliner Activity Network. Back here at the Hack, Highliners escape tonight, 60-59, your final score. Let's take a look at the numbers in this one. Kenley Haug leading the way for Central Cass, 19 points for Haug tonight. Abby Coppervig with 13, 11 from Becca Kegley. Ava Cotton had 11. Liv Severson and Addie Hushka each had 2. For Valley City, 4 players scored. 4 players scored in double figures. Dakota Potratz, Katie Burchell, and Sky Nielsen all had 16 points. Maddie Anderson had 12. Burchell led in the rebounding. Nielsen had 8 rebounds, 6 for Govan, 5 for Burchell. 2 assists for Anderson and Potratz tonight for Valley City, as they had 18 in the first quarter, 15 in the second, 15 in the third, and 12 in the fourth quarter. And for Central Cass, 16 in the first, 14 in the second, 13 in the third, and 16 in the fourth. They had their biggest lead was at 27-20, but then the Highlanders ended that first half on a 13-3 run to go up 33-30, and that would be, we would be tied again at 39-39 in the third quarter. But then the Highlanders, a little 9-4 run to end that quarter to lead by 5, and then hold on tonight to win it 60-59 over Central Cass. Highlanders now 10-2 and have clinched at least a tie in the Region 1 standings. Again, still Kindred girls, they are at 7-2, so they're still could share that top spot. And I'm not going to presume what the tiebreak is, but of course they beat the Valley City by 12 there. Highlanders won by 1 here, so I'm not I'm beginning to presume if the point differential is the tiebreak. But Kindred at 7-2 and Valley City now 10-1. Valley City has clinched at least a share of that Region 1 top seed in the tournament. They are 17-2 overall. Central Cass goes to 6-5 in region play. 12-8 overall here tonight. Some other scores: Devils Lake up 67-27, end of the third quarter. In other girls basketball here in Class A, taking a look at what else went on in Class A basketball as we're awaiting a possible Highliner or Coach Jimmy Howard to come up and join us here. Oaks at the end of 3, leading Lisbon 52-18. In other action, top-ranked South Prairie Max defeated Nedros tonight, 67-45. Turtle Mountain, with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter, 44-31. They lead Bottineau. Watford City over Killdeer, 35-14. And at the end of the first half, Northern Cass, they lead Wahpeton, 33-31. That score is at the end of the first half. So the Highlanders win it tonight by a final of 60-59, and we'll come up and I believe we're going to have hopefully have a post-game guest here as the Highlanders escape this 1-point win over the Squirrels. And we'll be back and have our post-game interview and wrap things up here tonight from the Hack. This is Highlander basketball on the Highlander Activity Network.